So we're going to do example 1 first. It says solve for both angles here. What do you think we need to ask ourselves first?
What kind of angle pairs?
Good. We do need to identify what type of angle pairs these are. And what do we call those angle pairs? Are they just angle pairs like vertical angles?
No.
What are they?
Parallel line.
Parallel line angle pairs. So what do you think these lines need to be? So the first thing we should check is, are these lines parallel? And if so, how do we know? So are these lines parallel?
Yes.
How do we know?
The other arrows.
Oh, these arrows right, oh, that's white. These arrows right, you cannot see that. These arrows right here signify that these two lines are parallel. Whenever you have just random arrows in the middle of the line like this, it means that those two lines are parallel to each other. They could even be like double arrows, just some form of similar arrows on the line tell you that the two lines are parallel. So good. We know that these lines are parallel, meaning that these two angles are what type of parallel line angle pair? Yes, they are same side interior. And what does that mean? Good. So over here I'm going to write same side interior angles. And same side interior angles are supplementary. Good. Meaning they add up to what? 180 degrees. So knowing this, what equation am I going to set up?
Add equals 180.
Good. 3x plus 20 plus 2x plus 10 equals 180. And then we just solve. So our like terms are 3x and 2x, which make, and then 20 and 10 make, and then I subtract 30 from both sides, and 5x equals, and then I divide by 5, and what is x? Good job. Yeah, this is just algebra. Ah, yes. Is this our answer? No, because why? It says solve for both angles. So I have 3 times what do I plug in? And what is 3 times 30 plus 20? So our first angle is 110 degrees. Knowing this, do I even need to plug in 30 to the next one? What do you know the other angle is going to be? 70, because they are supplementary. But because I like things nice and neat, I am going to plug in 30 just to show you where we got it from. I highly recommend that in math class you try to be as nice and neat as possible. Any questions on this first one? This is pretty straightforward, right? It's really not that much of an extension. Yes. Sure. Okay. So on this example number 2, what do we need to ask ourselves first? Are these lines parallel? Are they? Oh, what does it say right here? What does this symbol mean? Parallel. So it does tell you line L is parallel to M. So we do know they're parallel. And we can draw arrows on them if we would like. So we need to solve for both x and y here. Now, do you think it makes sense to compare 2y plus 10 to 3x plus 20 right now?
No.
Why not?
They have these are variables.
There are two variables. Can I use one equation to solve for two variables?
No.
No. That is not mathematically possible. I need how many equations? I need two. Okay. So first, we have to solve for one variable at a time. So I'm going to solve for y first. 2y plus 10. It really doesn't matter which one you solve for first. I just choose y. So what angle should we compare that angle to? Yeah, the one that actually tells us the degree in degrees. So 2y plus 10 is what type of angle pair with the angle that is 100 degrees? Alternate exterior. And alternate exterior angles are what? And alternate exterior angles are congruent. So what equation am I going to set up? Yeah, 2y plus 10 equals 100. And then it's just a simple matter of algebra. Subtract 10 over. 2y is equal to 90. Divide by 2. And y is 45. So there is our first variable. Now, there are actually two ways you can solve for x. Tell me one of them. Yes.
You could do, you could do 100 plus 3x plus 20 equals 1.
And how do you know that?
Because
Yeah, they're same side exterior, and same side exterior angles are supplementary. What's another way that you could solve for x? Now that we know y. You could set the not equal, the y angle and the x angle are what to each other? How do you know? What are you gonna say, Sean?
Oh, I have a question. Why didn't you put back the 45 into the 2y plus 10?
You can. That's what we're saying right now.
Oh.
So you can plug the y back into the 2y plus 10 and get that angle measure, which is going to be what? 100. And that angle and the 3x plus 20 angle are a linear pair, meaning they add up to 180. So either way, however you think about this, there are multiple ways you can think about setting up the equation, but it's going to end up being the exact same equation. Because we know 3x plus 20 and the 100 degree angle are supplementary. They are same side exterior. And same side exterior angles are supplementary. So the x angle, 3x, what was it? Plus 20. Plus what angle? 100 equals 180. Then I combine like terms. Subtract 120. 3x is 60. Divide by 3. And x is 20. We're not? Just says solve for x and y.
So,
What's up, Sean?
when will you put it back to what would it say? Like, put it back to like A, B, and C?
It'll say solve for the angle. Any other questions?